What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid coming at you with another Destiny video. Today, it's Friday, so it's not my day, it's your day. And Jur, he's in the tower. It's really early, so I was kind of doing a search for Jur, and I actually ended up finding him on my first try, but unfortunately the PlayStation ended up pretty much just deleting the beginning part of this clip, and I don't know why. But he's over here to the left of where you spawn in, over by the speaker, and we're going to go see what he's got in his inventory, and we are definitely going to grade him. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. So Jur, what do you got for us? And it looks like we have a little bit of everything, a little good, a little bad. Starting off with the Titan, we are going to start off with the bad, the ACD feedback fence. So these things look pretty cool. They are new to the Taken King, but they're not really useful at all. Nobody wears these things unless they are fighting thralls or fighting a team that's doing melee only in the Crucible. In those very, very limited scenarios, you could do pretty well with these because whenever you get hit by melee, you're going to pretty much discharge an area of effect around you that's going to deal out damage to the enemies that are around you. But how often is something like that actually going to be practically useful in any avenue in Destiny? Not very often. These things are getting a D. So they look cool. If you like wearing triangles all over your armor, these things are for you, but honestly, you're never going to wear them because there are much better exotic choices for the Titan, or in general, that are going to give you some more practical applications. So my advice, skip them. On the Hunter, we have the Graviton Forfeit. So this helmet looks amazing. Let's start out right there. If you like purple flames on your head, this thing is for you. It is solely made for the Night Stalker Hunter. It basically gives you Shade Step for free. And why that's cool is that you don't have to waste your perk in your skill tree on Shade Step. You can put on Keen Scout, and that's nice because then you can pretty much aim down the sights and get a target at an enemy, hit an enemy with a shot, hit an enemy with a grenade burn or a smoke burn, and then you'll get a little bit of motion tracker on them where you'll be able to track the enemy and see them through walls for a little while. And that is kind of a highly underrated ability. It's really nice to be able to know where your enemy is because then you can plan accordingly and get into position to better take advantage of the situation. So these things are getting an A. They're pretty much a staple. If somebody's actually in the Crucible on a Night Stalker, they are wearing the Graviton Forfeit. In PvE, they're just not as useful, but still, they're very, very good. Pretty much a top tier choice in PvP. So I have no reason other than to give them an A. Graviton Forfeit's an A. If you like your Night Stalker, chances are you're buying this helmet. Finally, for the Warlock, we have the Alchemist Raiment. And again, this is another new piece of gear to the Taken King, though the Taken King is about a year old right now, so it's really not all that new anymore. This chest piece looks pretty amazing. It's got the special and heavy ammo in the middle, which is probably one of the best options you can ever get. Its special intrinsic perk is that you could get Glimmer whenever you pick up primary ammo, and that sounds really nice except for it's not a 100% chance, and the Glimmer that you do end up picking up is very, very minimal, like around 10 Glimmer or something like that. It's really low, so you're not going to be able to Glimmer farm with this on, which is what it seemed like it should have been made for, but it's not. You also end up picking up orbs and getting your grenades and melee back if your super is full. That makes you pretty much an orb hose and you don't get to save your orbs for later. So overall, this chest piece is really underwhelming. It is going to get a C-. Its saving grace is that it has that special and heavy ammo in the middle slots to let you hold on to more of that. With the ammo nerfs, having more ability to hold on to special or heavy is always pretty nice. But overall, you're not going to wear that. And finally, for our weapon, we have the Plan C. So the Plan C fusion rifle, it looks amazing, and it's easily one of the best fusion rifles that you can get in the game. It's got a really nice charge rate and really nice impact. The impact here will let you do a 5 bulk kill, so overall, if you need to put on a fusion rifle, go ahead and wear this. You should be able to get some kills with it. You've got a lot of range. The stability looks low, but you can bump up the stability with the various perks on the weapon, so feel free to kind of mix and match and find your best assortment of weapon choices that you could pick just to make you into a killing machine. The Plan C special perk lets you basically swap to it and then fire out the bolts almost instantly. this weapon's going to get an A from me. Now, that instant firing of the fusion rifle bolts can be a little bit tricky. You have to have the weapon stowed for about 10 seconds before swapping to it and then firing off those bolts instantly. And if you're not prepared and not aimed, you might not hit your target. But with a little bit of use, you could definitely get into this gun and make it work for you and make it into a killing machine. Plan C, definitely a worthwhile choice, especially if you like fusion rifles. Remember that those legacy Ingrams are only going to give you year 1 chest pieces, so avoid them if you're looking for anything in year 2. I'm just going to purchase some more 3 of coins, always purchasing 3 of coins. They're kind of hit or miss lately for me, I don't know why. Sometimes I can go on runs where I get absolutely nothing, and it looks like I've actually got a full stack of 200. I'm going to have to move this one over to another character. But anyway, that's Xur this week. He's got some good, he's got some bad. But overall, that is always Xur. If you've got all your exotics, Xur is never going to be for you. If you're new to the game though, he is always exciting. Anyway guys and gals, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your Xur, and I'll see you around in Destiny. Xur, it's time to give you some feedback. Fence.